This is going to be a video on my new rifle that I just got, I'd say about a week ago. I've only shot 60 rounds through it, but those 60 rounds went by flawlessly. This is the LaRue Tactical Ultimate Upper Kit in 7.62 with a 20-inch barrel. The LaRue Tactical Tranquilo muzzle brake. You'll notice that this has a 10-round mag in it. It's supposed to come with the LaRue Tactical 20-rounder, but when I ordered this, I received the upper, which is when they give you the magazine. Back when I was living in Colorado, and in Colorado there's a 15-round mag limit that really isn't enforced, but LaRue can send it, so they sent me this Lancer Tactical 10-round mag, which is a pretty nice mag. The spring is very stiff, so when it's loaded up to the full 10, it's kind of a pain in the ass. It's kind of hard to get that 10th round in there, and when I had the bolt locked back and hit the bolt release, it didn't always want to fully strip that round. It started pushing it, and it was just so much resistance that it would never get it fully in, so I'd have to pull it back and let it go again to fully get it. If I load it down like -2, it works fine. There's no issues, so I think I just need to break the mag in. But yeah, this is the LaRue Tactical Ultimate Upper Kit, paired with the, you can see they're lower as well, so it actually has a different cut. You can see there the DPMS style, which is what most people call an AR-10, even though it's not actually an AR-10. Usually has the round cut just like an AR-15. This has the angled cut, which is more like your SR-25, or at the military versions, the M110 and Mark 11 Mod 0 or whatever it is. So I want to talk about what I'm calling it, because when I first got it, I was calling it an SR-25 or an M110, but it's not really an SR-25 because it's not Knight's Armament. And it's not an M110 because this is not military service, and it's not set up at all like an M110 or Mark 11. So I decided to come up with a name for it. I'm calling it the M52 VPR. M52, just from adding up the date that it was built and ready to go, I just added up. Can't remember off the top of my head. I have it written down, but I think it was like 5/28/19 that it was ready to go. So I just added those up, and I don't remember if it was those numbers, but whatever it was 52. So I just call it the M52, and the VPR for Versatile Precision Rifle, because that's what it is. It's definitely a precision rifle. I mean, it's very, very accurate. Even with iron sights, it just seems like everything's just tighter. And versatile because I'm going to use it for long-range precision shooting, just plinking and having fun, but also for hunting, from anything from boar up fairly close to long-range hunting if I ever get into it. This is really a do-all rifle for me. LaRue is a gun that I've really wanted for a long time. Originally I wanted an OBR 7.62, but I don't have, what is it, $3,300 laying around, and that's not something I'd have for a long time. So when this came out, I saw this and I was like, wow, you could get a LaRue upper for about somewhere around $1,250. And by the way, you can get this upper to fit a DPMS G1 lower. So that is an option if you have a DPMS lower, or you want to build one up and buy yourself a basic DPMS lower. You can get this upper built to fit the DPMS G2. I opted for the matching LaRue lower, which was came out to $311 extra for the lower. So for the total was about $1,550-ish. It was around there. So it's not a cheap gun. but it is still a LaRue. It's still got insane precision, and I don't just mean shooting wise, I mean how everything fits. I mean, you look at the upper and lower and how they fit. Everything is just beautiful. There's no play. Can't really show you with one hand, but there's literally no play between the upper and lower receiver, which I've never had that in an AR. The barrel is the, I don't, it's not, they don't call it a heavy, but it's not their Predator barrel, which is the lightweight one. This is the full-size one. I mean, you can tell it's a thick barrel. I got the OD green polymer. Sorry, dropped my phone there. The stock is pretty cool. I like it. I'm probably going to swap it out for, I'm thinking about a PRS. I would like that, but it's expensive and a little bit heavier, so I'm thinking maybe just a CTR with the LaRue riser, I believe, for the cheek weld. LaRue's grips are awesome. They're very comfortable. They offer a lot of texture, and they really contour. Might be hard to see, but you can see it kind of like contours to your hand. It's really nice. Does not come with sights. These are just my my Magpul M-Bus sights. Chrome, hard chrome bolt, which is very nice. The all the contact points are polished. It's truly a work of art. It's just beautiful. The handguard is really unique and cool because you can see here it bolts directly to the upper receiver. So it's a true free float rail. It's got those tabs that are built into the rail itself and actually part of the upper receiver, and that's how it mounts. So I think that's really freaking cool. I don't believe it's touching the barrel nut whatsoever. So really awesome. They do only offer it in key mod. If you're going to get their what they call the small blocks, so 5.56 style ARs, they do give you the option for M-lock or key mod. But doesn't really matter to me. I'm going to be putting LaRue gaps on there, the grip adapter panels, I think. Pretty much everywhere except for somewhere up front where I'm going to mount a bipod. I'll probably throw a foregrip on here right behind the bipod as well, just make it a little easier to carry. And I do obviously plan on getting this scope for it. Still deciding on the scope. I'm leaning towards the Leupold VX3i or something, but their long range precision scope, the LRP, in the 4.5 to 20 or 6.5 to 20 zoom, I think, something like that. First focal plane. I might even get the custom one, get some custom knobs and stuff on it. But this thing is a beast. I mean, it doesn't really recoil much at all, which I've never shot an AR-10 that did, really. But I think it's a beautiful looking gun. I really do. It's an awesome, awesome gun. This is definitely, I think this is my favorite gun. This is something that could do all, and it is just awesome. It's unique in a way that not a lot of people have it, but that may change, who knows. Awesome gun. The LaRue MBT trigger is also very awesome. 2-stage trigger. I would highly recommend looking into this if you're looking for 308 styled rifles, semi-auto. Did have to wait 4 months to get it. It took a while, but I don't regret it one bit. What else? There's really nothing else different on this side, but show you this side anyway, because looking on YouTube, I didn't see a whole lot of videos for the Big Block version, And you can get this in a 308, 762, 6.5 Creedmoor, and 260. I believe that's all they offer this in. Possibly 243, I can't remember, but maybe 243. And it'd be pretty much the same as this. I think the 6.5 and 260, you could get a 22-inch barrel, which I believe has the gas block poking out just a little bit. But yeah, this thing's awesome. It's not lightweight. You can get the Predator barrel, like I said, which would shave off a few pounds, maybe. But man, this thing's freaking awesome.